Today I'm going to be talking about my Tapdawg account and my UndrDawg account and kind of do a quick little recap of what my focus is and what my goals are. And I think I'll probably do a run for each of them, although I did a run for both of them earlier today and I don't think I'm going to do any better than I did earlier, but we shall see. So just a quick reminder on my Tapdawg account. I'm currently focused on leveling, well, two things. I want to finish doing all of my research that I need to get done for the account. Sorry, I'm trying to make this better so you can actually see my face when I'm leaning over. So with the Tapdawg account, I'm almost done with all of my research. You can see I've got two here, Angel, and Vampire that are being worked on. I forgot about my duplicates to research, so I had to go and actually get them, find them, and download them. I still need to get one more werewolf and one more wings. Sorry, I had to pull up a bright screen there to see what I had, but yeah, werewolf and wings are still needed to do my final upgrades. So let me see if I get lucky here and get one on a basic box. Werewolf or wings? No luck. Oh well. I have been buying them a lot more today because I wanted to start research as soon as I could, so I could finish up all my researches. But outside of that, I am also working on upgrading. Obviously, I told you guys last time Food Squad, so I've already I showed you on Tuesday that I fused one of my Food Squads here, and that's in my arena deck now. But I'm working on the other two that I have. So I've got one to level 3, and I threw that into Heroics. I figured it was high enough that it could be used. And then the second one will be after I finish the first one. I don't think I'm going to be fusing these, at least not right now. Hello, welcome, Josh. But I am going to be leveling them up just to add to Heroics. I don't really think there's a need, per se, for me to add any additional final forms to my arena. So that's why I'm going to leave them unfused. Hello, Thrill. Welcome. So that's what I'm working on in terms of the Tapdawg account. I'll show you guys the UndrDawg account in a little bit, but I wanted to start with Tapdawg today. I've not had a good day in arena. As you can see, my rank is currently showing as 13, but I'm hoping I can change that. So I made a little tweak to my deck. I made it 36 cards, and I added that extra alien beastie. I've been getting to the point today, I don't know if it's just statistics are hurting me or what, but I am not getting my final forms on turn 3. And so I just needed to increase that. It also increases the chance that I get 2 final forms in my hand, but I'm okay with that. I'd rather have that situation than the situation where I keep running out of final forms, or not getting final forms, I should say. So I figured I'd show you guys a couple rounds here quickly. Hello, YouTube Kid Chris. Oh, I see you're using the wonderful emoji that I have here, so thank you for that. I tried to entertain with that face, my O face. But again, the goal with the tiebreaker deck that I'm using right now, or not tiebreaker deck, type, is you want to be able to use your final form on turn 3. And I was able to, but I didn't get a final form. Didn't get one here either, so he's going to use his final form right now, and that'll be another loss for me. So I don't know what's going on with my deck, why I'm not getting my final forms. I think I'm just in that horrible little ratio. I think when you have a 636, it's something like a 70% chance or 75% chance that you will get your final form within the first 3 hands. And obviously I've been living in the in the 30% rather than in the 70% for the last couple of games. So, thankfully Stinky here is using his Heroics deck, so I should have no problem beating him. And of course, this is when I get my 2 final forms in the hand. That's just how it is sometimes. So if you guys ever have this type of experience where you're just on a losing streak, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Just keep staying consistent. If you need to update your deck a little bit, and then play to your strengths. So I know I can beat Stinky here because he's got his other deck playing right now, so why not use that to my advantage? But anywho, I hope you guys have had a wonderful couple of days since I last spoke with you. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow's payday. I'm blessed to be in a company that actually pays weekly, so every Friday is payday for me, which is a blessing and a curse because I get paid once a week, which is great. But for people who get paid once a month or twice a month, they would have potentially, in some regards, a bigger paycheck in that way, because obviously they're getting paid half as much or as a quarter as much as I am, so their paycheck itself would look bigger. But in addition to that, it's also bonus day tomorrow, and it's the year-end bonus. It takes a little bit of time for us to calculate it and close out the year. So the year got closed out a couple weeks ago, and so now this is the month after it gets closed out, so it's time to be paid. So I have no idea what it's going to be, but I'm just excited. My wife has already spent the money. We are redoing our flooring throughout the house. So I'm on the second floor of the house, and I think I gave you guys a little tour yesterday, but my floor down here is just a carpet, and we're just going to replace that carpet with a new carpet, but it's going to have thicker padding, and the carpet that was put in our house was like the renter grade, so it only really lasts for a year, and it's trashed. So the one we're getting is supposed to last for 25 years. So we're doing that upstairs, and then downstairs it's kind of a mishmash. It's mostly tile that's downstairs with a little bit of carpet in the living room, and instead of that we are replacing all of it with I think vinyl flooring that looks like wood. My wife picked out a color. It's a little bit lighter than I'm used to seeing for flooring. Again, I don't know what's going on here. I'm just in that very unlucky spot. And unfortunately, that was just a tad bit too shy. 1 health less. I was trying to find my highest attack, and that was the one I could find. I should have done the other one. That was 34. Bummer. So anywho, we're getting some new flooring downstairs. So we already paid the deposit, and it takes a couple of weeks for them to order the material. So we're probably going to have our floor changed out middle of next month. We're going to wait until my mom moves out as well. That way we can have one less room we have to move furniture from, because that room will already be emptied out. But anywho, that's what's going on with me in the last couple of days. We also did our taxes, which was fun, and I got a notice today that they were declined, which I didn't even know your taxes could be declined. Fun fact for those that are outside of the U.S., when you e-file, I guess it wasn't anything that was wrong on our end. I guess the filing software that we used updated, and so they had accidentally left a couple of things out that needed to be included. So didn't affect our status or anything like that. It was just things that they had not programmed correctly, I guess, in the program. So fun times. Other fun things from this week so far. I mentioned on Tuesday's stream, my wife and I have started a diet again just to get a little bit more in shape. We've been doing walks around our community. We live in a gated community, but outside of our community there's like a park, and there's a couple other things across the street from us. So we had been going on walks for a couple miles, mile or two, for a while now, but we just we wanted to add in another element of dieting as well, to just get a little bit healthier with our baby number 2 on the way. It was a little bit challenging the last couple of months because my wife was having some morning sickness, but now she's in the second trimester, and the morning sickness is gone. So now now we can diet, and it's a whole lot easier just for those of you who are wanting to diet. It's a whole lot easier to diet when you've got a partner who will diet with you. You have that accountability, the person who will do the weigh-ins with you, so on and so forth. So I am looking forward to that. We do our weigh-ins on Monday. Hello, Blanket Man. Welcome. Oh, Henry Dobbins. Yeah, you're in the Discord. That's right. Awesome. Well, welcome. I was just finishing up a couple of my arena matches. I'm going to do some heroics. And then probably... I was on a... Thrill said I'm afraid of his deck. I was on my tiebreaker deck, so I had to fight against other people who were using the Elementalist ability. But I'm going to switch back to Master Healer on there and go to my deck. I'm not going to add these level 2s. These ones I was using for the research purposes. Did I ever get a Monster Slayer? Let me check. I have no idea if I have Monster Slayer. Let me start these alphabetically. Makes it a little bit easier. I've got Monster on here. I don't have Monster Slayer, unfortunately. Let me look that card up, because I think I used to have it in my old deck that is lost to the sands of time. Oh yeah, I had that card. I did have that card. I actually think I have it on my UndrDawg account, but I do not have it on Tapdawg as of today. Alright, so I'm going to do a run. I already did a run earlier today, and I was able to get through the first 2 sets of bosses. 155 is the first 2 sets of bosses, and I think I died on Anna 3. So let's see how this goes. I'm fairly confident that's about where my deck is able to cap out currently, is on Anna 3. I might be able to beat her, but it's interesting to watch, because when I first restarted this account just a month ago, I was not even able to beat Ella number 2, and now I can beat Ella number 2, and I can get fairly far with Anna number 3. So that's one of the benefits of having cards waiting to be leveled up, is I can still continue my progress. Now, if you don't have cards to level up, there are other things that you can do. Obviously, make sure you have all the bronze combo cards and silver combo cards fused up to level 5, and you have 3 copies of each one. And use your... I'm going to read. Use your final form, or I'm sorry, use your arena and heroics points to, oh, I guess you can't really use arena points, but use your heroics points to continue to level up and get new Onyx cards. And I wouldn't buy the gold combo card, since it's just the original ones. Yeah, Monster Slayer is the one that everyone gets from the Monster Pack. I don't think I even have all of the entry-level cards. Like, I know for a fact this account doesn't have time on it. So I did not play in all of the events when I first started my account, just like quite a few people. But because this account has so many good and useful cards, I really don't think there's a point to, or a use for me to restart just to get time, since time's not even that great of a card to begin with. But yeah, let's see. I can do 20. I'm gonna do that. Thrill said, what do you think would be a good alchemist type if Monumental added one? We have red, green, and blue now. If they were to create a new alchemist type, I think the thing that would make the most sense would be a combo blocker. I don't know what color it would be, but in essence, the power wouldn't be that you do damage or you heal yourself. You would still get the green orbs, obviously, because you need those for the final forms. But what it would do potentially is you could how do I explain this? An idea would be that you would be able to take your orbs away to take orbs away from your competitor. So let's say I had my 5 orbs here and my competitor had the 5 orbs and I know they're going to use their final form. I can use my special power of the combo blocker and remove either 1 orb or all 5 orbs or whatever I wanted to do. And so it would just make it a little bit more challenging. I think that's the only thing I can really do. That's just an idea off the top of my head, but I really, that's creating new alchemist types would be very challenging in my mind. Blanket said, I have 2 level 5 Peters that I've not fused, and I'm mid-diamond on food event and pulling my first Onyx this week. Is it worth fusing my Peter? Let me look up Peter and see what his stats are. Peter the card. He is a absorb card. If I would say long term, you're going to want to fuse the 2 of those cards together for your heroics. But for now, I think it's smarter to keep them unfused for both heroics and if they're in your regular deck to use as kind of a final form that's higher attack. But long term, when you get to a point where you're going multiple rounds like I am, it's very useful to have the absorb cards because you can stay as Master Alchemist longer and not have to switch back to Master Healer. Hope that answers that question for you. Yeah, it could be a purple color. I don't really care what color the final form would be. Could be white, I don't know, or black. Yeah. Blanket said, basically what I'm wondering is the 26 attack absorb worth it for heroics? Oh, yeah, okay, you got your answer. Thrill, I don't see how that would work, though, because it sounds like you're pushing a button to make the combo block happen. The other 3 types are just automatic. Yeah, I know, but I'm just trying to come up with an idea for you. I don't really have... That's not an area that I am thinking of, new alchemist types. It's just an idea that came to my mind of a potential type. I've got a lot of final form cards here, and I think I'm just going to use this and actually take some health. So many Onyx cards there. What is going on? And not very good options. Alright, guess we'll do that. And that was a smart move because that's just barely... Oh, I lost it by 1. Bummer. I think I'd rather have the combo meter up. Alright, I think I'm going to swap over to Master Alchemist here, and hopefully I can get some absorb cards and kind of show you guys what I was talking about with using Master Elementalist longer. Any absorb cards? No. So I'm going to redraw. No luck. Okay. That was worth a shot. I think that's my best option, yeah. So, weekend plans. Anyone have anything fun that they're going to be doing? I can't remember what I'm doing this weekend. I know Saturday is my, I'm watching my daughter. My dadder day is what I like to call it. But, outside of that, I don't know if I have any other plans for this weekend, which is a good thing. I like to actually have some time off. Keep going here. Finishing up a chemistry assignment. That's fun. Is this a high school or a college chemistry? I'm just curious. Fun fact about me, I never actually took chemistry. My school had science, not as an elective, but you had multiple options for what you could take for science. And so I opted for physics instead. So I never really did the whole chemistry thing. Don't understand how to balance those equations. But yeah. College chemistry, that's fun. Hello, Appleman. Welcome. Oh, since he's here, I can make my comment of the day. If you like, underneath where you send messages, you'll see like a little circle icon. You can click that to earn some Tapdawg. And then you can use that to do different things in chat, like highlight messages, so on and so forth. Ooh, I can manage the rewards that are on here. That's fun. I haven't looked at this yet. Maybe I'll have to take some time to do this, huh? Sorry, I got distracted there with that fun little thing. All right, continue on here. I'm gonna redraw, get an absorb card. No, it's worth a shot. One of the guys I like to watch stream has been doing kind of like bets on his server using the dough that he has, and I'm wondering if I can do that with that. I assume I can, but I haven't figured out. I'm not that savvy, I guess, to know how to do that. Those are some pretty wonderful cards we've got. All right, 13 left. I think I can just do this without the final form and use it. Perfect. Boom. Yeah, so Blanket, I had to choose between chemistry and physics, and I knew I was going to be taking calculus as well, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to take physics, because I don't think chemistry would be as relatable to calculus as physics would be, and sure enough, I can't say that I was correct, but a lot of the formulas that are used in physics are also used in calculus. And there's a lot of overlap between the two, so it ended up working out well in my favor. Dying in physics, I'm sorry, Appleman. I am sorry. I graduated from high school almost 20 years ago now, guys. So I don't ever have to do physics or calculus ever again. And you will get to that point someday soon, unless you are becoming a physicist. Then you'll have to do it every single day. Gosh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I graduated in 2004, so it's been 17 years this year. That's crazy. All right, absorb card. No luck. Bummer. But, oh, you're self-studying the content? I can't imagine how you're able to self-study formulas and the theories behind those formulas and all that jazz. Oh, bummer. Why would you do that? The grader? He beat me. This is not going to be pretty, guys. I think I'm going to go with that option. Yeah, either way, I would have been screwed there. So at least I didn't get rid of too much. Well, we got through Xanthar. That's good. Xanthar's usually the tricky one who will hurt you for a lot of damage. Almost done with our first round here. This is our last one for Ella, round 1. We're going to... Oh, I guess it doesn't really need to redraw. I just wanted to see what that makes. Oh, that's a horrible all around. Perfect. Hello, J-Man Slam. Welcome, welcome. I would have thought poison science would give you something. When I see these things, I gotta write down notes. Poison plus science. I want to see if I made a research for that. Because if not, that would be a good one to add in the future. Finally got an absorb card and I can't really use it. We're going to use this. Oh, that was a beautiful opportunity. Apple said, our teacher only teaches the main concept and explains certain problems, but only after we read it out of the textbook. Oh yeah, that makes it really tough, because if you have questions while you're reading, you're not really going to have them answered until your teacher reviews it later. So it's kind of hard to understand things if you don't understand things. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hello, Jacro. He asked, how did I get most of my gold combo cards? Did you buy packs or just Onyx Goblins over the years of playing? I lucked out that I live in an area of the world where I was able to get a lot of gem offers. I also did purchase some. I explained before on stream that, everyone has their little change jar that they have lying around. Well, I would cash out maybe once or twice a year and use all of that money from the change jar to purchase iTunes gift cards. And so I would use those to buy stuff in the game. Maybe amounted to a couple $100 over the course of time. But I mean, it was just change that I would have had in my pocket anyway, not really thought about. That's a horrible hand to get. I know it's got a lot of final forms in it, but I can't combo Holy Water and Radiation, so got to redo. Oh, no, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Ooh, do I want to bang famous people? Of course I want to bang famous people. Yep, you got banned, bud. Now I know how to ban people. This is fun. I don't know how to get rid of that on the screen, though. Okay. Oh, what does that do? That account's from October 2020. That's funny. All right. How do I fix this so that's not on my screen anymore? Sorry. The way I had my stream set up, I couldn't see that right away. I'm the only one that's a mod for this channel. I should probably make someone else a mod long term so that they can take care of those types of things for me while I'm streaming, and if I don't see something right away. That happened before, and I had no idea how to delete the message, so I just told everyone, hey, don't click on that link there. But apparently now I'm a little bit wiser, and I know how to actually delete things. Yeah, I hit the ban hammer. We're good. I don't know what did you add to me? Is that like a hand on that? That's pretty funny. All these little extra things that you can do, I didn't know. Oh, I should probably turn this there, so it's not super bright on my face anymore. Sorry, guys. So now I forgot what I was talking about, but let's see. Ooh, I think we got to go with this option. I got to get rid of that Holy Water, but Holy Water has very few offensive attacks, and I'd prefer to use it for an offensive play if I can, but it's not a guarantee that I can find a card that it can go with, so it actually goes with that, but this is going to be the better option for now. I might have to switch back over to Master Healer here. I usually will switch back if my health drops to 50 or below, so I'm getting close. My hope is I can get a Absorb card on this turn and stretch it out just a little bit longer. Hello, Zix. Welcome. Bye, Appleman. Thank you for joining us for a little bit. Appreciate you. And hello, Top. I didn't see you there earlier. Welcome. I'm doing heroics runs on Tapdawg right now, and I'll probably switch over to UndrDawg in a little bit. But wanted to start today with Tap. All right, so I'm going to redraw. Let's get an Absorb. No luck. I got Hammer on UndrDawg, and he's finally to level 4, so I've actually added him to my my whole deck. So I'm pretty excited about that. a 31 or a 32. Okay, and then what are my options here? 34 or 32. I think I'll go with this one. Oh yeah, you're getting close to starting the portal. That's awesome, J-Man. What level is your account at, if I may ask? I'm just curious. No, I'm not going to do that one now. I'm going to do this. I prefer not to combo a gold with a gold if I can help it, but in that case I really couldn't here. Perfect. I think I'll do this. Yeah, that has one extra attack. All right, Lucy, you gotta die here. Of course, I get an absorb, and it's the one absorb I really don't want to use, but I'm not gonna risk it on her final form turn. That's a good one to use. And I'm just barely above my threshold there, so I'll probably need to swap over this hand. If it doesn't go well. But let's hope we get another absorb card here besides that one. No luck. Okay. Rainbow's a new card for me, so I don't know all the combos it does. Alright, that's probably what I'll do. And then here I'll probably go with that one. You're about to hit 51, but you need to get some bronze cards to level 4 and some silvers to level 3. Okay, that makes sense. As long as you got the level 50, typically you're good to go, unless you want to do some additional training that you haven't done yet. Just my little share of the day for you. Portal's the most exciting thing in the game. I can understand how you would say that and how you'd feel that way. It'd be really nice if they could let you repeat it and experience it a second time. I hope that that's something that might be on the radar for the new owners. Oh, this is absolutely terrible. I think I'm going to have to go with this. Don't activate it. And then swap to healer now. Well, J-Man, the good news is, even though you got it during the first week, and I'm sorry about that, good news is the next time you see him, you should be able to actually beat him. That's about 100 days after you first saw him there, give or take a little bit. All right, this is going to be a little bit of a challenge here because I only have 27 health. So we shall see what we can do with this. Gotta go with this one first. Let's work on getting our health up here. I think that's my best combo. Those are both the same, so I'd rather use the golem, I think. I'm just trying to look at what... Yeah. So we're going to use that golem. Now they're going to use their final form here. So I'm going to... I think that's my best option. Use this guy for now, and then... I don't know if it's... I'm going to have to use this guy. I don't want to use that final form yet because it's not going to be able to kill her until her health is down closer to 50. And this is just a horrible hand, so I'm just going to have to do this and keep hoping. Alright, so she's got her final form already, so I'm just going to use this guy. That was a good one. Can that do... Okay, this has some options, so I'm going to play this one now. Got her fairly close to her health being down, and I'm just going to use this guy to get it over with. Oh, did not get it over with. Fine. Use this one. And I basically ended up where I started on here. I started with 27 health, and I'm down to 31. That's how it works sometimes. But let's see. Oh, we got Joe Bro's favorite person, Francois, as he says. Hopefully we'll do a little bit better this hand. Already we're doing a little bit worse, but we still got some time. Let's see. I think Francois uses a little bit more of the offensive attacks. Yeah, he sure does. This is going to be a challenge. And I'm going to have to survive one more of his final forms here too before I can use any of these bad boys. And I can't use any of these guys. So this is going to be my best option, I think. And I barely got to 0 again, so that was a defeat. F in chat. Oh, what a sad day. But good news is I had already gotten further today with my 155. So can't complain. I did fairly well there. I'm going to switch to chatting mode real quick so I can swap accounts here. Get this set up. While I'm getting this set up, random topic. I'm sure you guys have all heard of cryptocurrencies and all the fun stuff related around them, like Bitcoin. I was trying to find something I could mine from my phone because I was like, you know, a lot of people mine currency from their computers. In the background, they have like really high-end processors or something. But I just found an app. I don't know if it's any good or not or anything about it, but it's called Pi. So I've been using that for the last day or two. And it lets you mine a currency on there to hopefully one day have a Bitcoin alternative that's from the phone. I have no idea if it'll be worth anything one day, but if you want to try it out, you can. I think it's free to do. I think the app's called Pi, and you can just use my username Tapdawg if you wanted to join it. I have no idea anything about it, so I just got a notification on my phone for it. That's why I said something. Oh gosh, what is going on here? Oh, you know what? I've got 2 different phones popping up. Sorry. Let me switch back to chatting. You guys got to see my lovely wife and our daughter on the screen there. Okay. Let me make sure that this is going to work. I forgot to turn off my other phone, so it was having some issues being able to see both. Okay, perfect. I think we're good. We're all set up. So it's called Pi, cryptocurrency. Again, I don't know anything about it. I just was researching, trying to find something I could mine from my phone, because I use my phone all the time, but I don't think about my computer. So again, don't know enough about it to say if it's good or bad. I just started using it 2 days ago. But if you want to join, I think it's by invitation only, but you can use my username Tapdawg to check it out. And that's not an ad or anything. It was just me talking because I saw it pop up on my phone. All right. Just wanted to get my researches in for UndrDawg. So UndrDawg, I just changed up his arena deck here. I still only have the 4 final forms in here. I'm working on the 5th one. That's my next priority. But I did just add in my Hammer Onyx card. And I think it had me add a moon and then remove a magic and remove a water, I think, or a void, one of those 2, when I redid my deck. So I haven't really played enough with it to see if it's vastly improved, but I guess we can see right here. J-Man asked, what should I spend my diamonds on? If you've got gems, save them for now. If you haven't done the events yet, you can use them if you want to get certain cards from there. We still don't have an ETA for when the new packs will be in the game, or packs return to the game, I should say. So I don't want you to wait in the hopes of the future there. I'd say it makes more sense if you can use them for event packs to use them. But if if you've already gone through the events, your best option is to save them for the future, because the things that are in the game available to those of us who've already finished the events are not worth the gems, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So if I go to the store, there's only these handful of items here that you can buy with gems. And if I look at them, the little aisle pack gives you boss cards, which you can farm on your own. So there's no real reason to pay for these. The little town pack is the same thing. It's boss cards that you can farm on your own. Upgrade packs is just giving you dust, and you can get dust on your own. This uncommon pack just gives you random cards that are not useful. This one, same thing. You get one rare card, but it's not a combo card. It is a final form. And then the super rare one, this is the only one I would potentially invest in because of the very last line there, the chance at onyx fragments. So I was talking about this in Discord earlier today, that if I had been playing this game for the last 3 years and still collecting gems often, I would have been spending them on the super rare packs here. Because I would have been increasing my onyx fragments, and that's really the only benefit of those things. But other than that, I honestly don't think it's worth it to buy anything else in the shop currently. And best to just save for the future. I typically say, Top, that you want to have enough gems to buy at least 5 packs. There's some science behind, or there's some math behind that, and I think Mr. Andersam has a video, I actually watched that today, about the probabilities behind it and why we recommend that. But basically, if you have enough gems to buy 5 packs, you're fairly guaranteed to get the gold combo card, and also be able to get the onyx combo card if there's an onyx card in that pack. But also it would give you enough for duplicates of the diamond final form cards. So if you had 300 gems, I would say yes. If you only have 60, it'd be a gamble. There's no guarantee that you would get anything that's useful. I can't remember what's in those packs. You'd probably want to watch the monster event to see what the cards are that are in that pack. But more than likely, my recommendation would be no. But if you can buy more than 1 pack, my answer changes to slightly yes until you get to 5 packs, which is a definite yes. Yeah, so if you're using 7 portal keys on the monster event, then if you only have enough to buy from 1 pack, it would make sense to use it on there, because you'll already have quite a few of the cards that you would need to potentially fuse for diamond final form cards. So it would just increase your chances even further at that point. So that could make sense for you in that situation. Our good old friend Joe, he is not here tonight. I am sorry. I don't know what's going on with Joe, but hopefully he will join us sometime in the future. This is my one time during the stream that I like to mention. If you have an Amazon account with Prime, you can use that Prime account to get a free Twitch Prime sub once a month. And if you would like to use it on me, please feel free. You do not need to ever subscribe to me. It's free to watch me. You can do the same thing on YouTube. But if you're not using your Twitch Prime subscription, it goes to waste. And it's a free way to support your favorite streamer, whether it's me or anyone else. Feel free to use it, but I just want to make sure you know that you can use that. And that is my one time a stream. I mention it, so just wanted to give you guys that heads up. I do want to say thanks to Jark. He subscribed on Tuesday, and also it looks like we have another new follower from yesterday. So they followed me when I was not on stream. So thank you, Viernez, for following. J-Man put a link in, and I'm guessing it's a Rickroll, because people said they were going to try to Rickroll me, so I'm going to copy it and do a URL expander to see what it becomes. Onyx
Here's an
fragment pack.
honest way to make yourself.
That, so you didn't rickroll me. I appreciate that. I don't believe that is available anymore. I can't remember. They added it into the game for a short amount of time, and basically when people hit level 100, they were able to purchase that one time. But as far as I know, it's not in the game anymore. I think they couldn't keep it in there permanently. They just added it in for a short time, and they let everyone that was playing the game at the time be able to purchase it. And then anyone who hit 100 during the time that it was in the update files, they could also purchase it. But it's no longer in the game files as far as I know. Unfortunately, yeah, I know it sucks. It was like the God pack that we all were like, wow, this is an awesome pack. I'm so glad that they added this. And sure enough, it disappeared shortly after. And there's my first loss on UndrDawg for the day. F's in chat for poor UndrDawg. I was outclassed by Daniel there. As you can see, he was a lot higher than me since I only lost 2 stars. My goal, so season ends at the beginning of this week. I should probably make an announcement in chat for everyone as a reminder about the how the season ends, what to do, what not to do, my recommendations, so on and so forth. But my goal for UndrDawg is to keep myself in, I think I'm in Legendaries, and I'd like to stay in the Legendaries with him before the season ends, because that'd just be kind of cool to be able to do. Don't know if it'll happen or not, but that's the goal. And it's not going to happen when I have things like that happen. Gosh. And let me see. Yeah, so I'm currently in Legendary 3. I don't think I'll be able to get to Legendary 2 just because the competition is fierce in this area. Although there's quite a few people that are just barely above or barely below me. So it could very well happen that I go on a really good win streak and make it to Legendary 2. But I'm not holding my breath. Alright. I think this time I'm going to continue to just attack until he gets to full, because my problem last time was I attacked and he used a really high defense card. Okay, I think I should be fine here now. Yeah, that was fine. You're hoping to get top 1,000 for the 35 gems? You're rank 600-ish? Yeah, you should be fine. I don't think you'll see enough of a swing there to drop below that. Typically, like I was saying, there's a lot of fluctuation when you get closer to the top because these people play a lot more consistently, and everyone pretty much plays identically. So they'll have typically the same amount of wins and losses. So it's really based on who gets a hot streak or who gets a cold streak and how that affects them overall. I think I can do something better there, yeah. And then I don't understand how I get Final Form so much more often with this account versus the Tapdawg account. He has 4 instead of 6. It makes no sense to me. Sorry, that's just me complaining about statistics and being in the wrong part of the statistics currently. Alright, I think Lacoste is my better option of the 3. Oh, I'm fairly close to you, bud. Didn't realize he was not that far away from me. So, again, my strategy here is to try to get my final form on turn 3. So that's why I did that combo, and unfortunately, I did not get a fused option there. So I have to hope he doesn't get full up, and he didn't. So now I'm in a lucky spot because I can do something that does a lot more damage to get his health down further for my final form. and I should be set. You're rank 1338. Dude, if you go one more down, wouldn't you be elite? You're 1337. Hacker code. Alright, let's fight some Joe Bro. That'll be my last turn here. Outside of this, normally Thursday nights, I like to branch out and stream something outside of Little Alchemist. So I know typically I spend about an hour on Little Alchemist, but I'm actually going to be streaming for 2 hours today. And I'm thinking hour number 2, you guys feel free to drop off if you have no interest. I want you guys to be enjoying what you're watching, but I think I'm going to try a new game tonight that I've not tried before. Yeah, Joe Bro, he beat me twice now. He's got a lot more Final Forms in his deck as of this week, and so he is consistently beating me, whereas before I would consistently beat him. I'm not going to do a run with UndrDawg because I already did one today. Did not get all the way through. Well, maybe. Actually, I've got about 10 minutes left here, so I'll do a quick run through. It shouldn't take too long because this deck is not that great. All right, here's the deck. We'll go through. So with the UndrDawg account, I usually will try to go through the first 3 or 4 bosses as Master Healer to get my health up and then swap over at that point. And I think that'll be the case this time as well. I hoped I had killed her in 2 turns, but it took 3 turns. So the game I'm thinking about playing later, I have no idea if it's good or bad or anything about it, but let me pull it up here so I can remember. It's Jurassic World Evolution. So it's a Jurassic Park game. I have no idea what type of game it is either. If it's like a first person or third person game, or if it's a puzzle game or anything like that. Like I said, I'm coming into the game completely blind, but I got it for free a couple weeks back on the Epic Game Store, and I was like, you know what, that'd be a fun one to try out and see how I like it, see how it goes. So that's my plan after I finish this round of I think that should be fine. Finish this round of heroics. So just so you guys know. And I'll probably take a 5-minute break in between this and that in case people want to swap off, and that way I can change my title and all that fun stuff. All right, we're going to redraw. Mr. Pym is doing some not good stuff. Oh, I have quite a few rainbow combos to still do. I'm working on Trident right now, but I think rainbow might be my next level 4 I work on. Yep, that's the better option. Let's see, he's got 10 health left. I don't think any of those are going to do enough damage. So up to Master Alchemist Boy. Perfect. So now we switch over to our Alchemist. I don't have any absorb cards on this account, so it's kind of risky. I have to switch back and forth occasionally if my health gets too low. Oh, sure. J-Man said if there's one thing that sucks before Portal, it is goblin spawns. Yeah, you have like a 1 in 20 chance in order to find a goblin with being there. So I don't disagree with what you're saying. I see a lot of room for improvement with this deck, which is exciting to me because long term I can see this account being very strong with the cards that I have, but it's going to take a long time to get there. Yep, I think that's my best option. Yeah, poor Joe Bro. He gets Goblin maybe once a month that he can use. Caliber, welcome. Welcome. I'm guessing you are a little bit behind in the chat. But welcome regardless. Alright, I'm going to use this right away because I'd rather get it over with so I can restock. Yeah, that's the way to go. I on Discord today, if you did not see, I on the backfill combos page, I put up a link to my Excel document. So if you wanted to look at the combos that I had suggested to Chinzilla to add, you can feel free to look at those. That was before, well, I guess they had been taken over by Congregate at that point, but I was still in contact with that team, and they had hoped to get it up by the summer of 2018. So just a little bit delayed. But my goal is that the new team from Monumental will be able to put it up. I have no idea if they will. I haven't even broached the subject with them. I didn't want to start making demands of them. They still haven't gotten the servers to be in their hands, and I'm guessing they're probably not working this week since they're based in Texas, and Texas is kind of in a very horrible state right now with the fact that they never get horrible winters, and they got a horrible winter. So I'm hoping that things are safe there, that they're safe, that their families are safe, and that the snow goes away for them soon so they can get back to normal life. I think I'm going to redraw. I didn't like those combo card I had available to me. Again, I'm trying not to combo gold cards with gold cards. I have significantly more of the... That's actually a good combo for Hammer. I have significantly more of my bronze combo cards, so if I can get rid of those, I will get rid of them as quickly as possible. I'm also trying to be focused on the fact that I am facing some of the more difficult accounts right now, so I don't have as many options as I would like. I think I gotta go with that option. So I can't use the high attack, low defense options. I have to use things that actually have a decent chance to survive long term. Okay, so in this situation, I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. F's in chat for Francois. Just for Joe. All right, so this is, I think, as far as I got last time. I beat Miles, and I didn't get any further than Miles. So let's see if I can beat Miles and keep going. We're just going to use this right away. Boom. Get his health down. The reason I did that was because I knew I had a bunch of combo cards in my hand that I could reuse, and I'd rather get those guys back up for my next turn against Xanthar, the person who will always, or not always, but more than often, end your run because he just kills you. Thank you, Zix, for the rip. Appreciate that. All right. 13, 19, 14, 12, 16, 16. There we go. One more turn, hopefully, to take him out. No. He's going to go full on final form on us. Well, actually, this should work. Perfect. Got him down and out. So now it's time to kill our friend Xanthar and increase our ranks here. I'd like to get back down to about rank 100. Oh, this is going to be challenging because, so I normally would use my final form right away here, but I'm actually not. I want to get his health down a little bit because he is attacking me. So I wanted to do just a little bit of damage for him first, and then perfect. All right. I wish I had done one more piece of damage to him, but oh well. Good news is he's gone. So now let's beat Ella. Jacro asked, what's my favorite card in the game besides grabbers? So first, before I answer that question, can I just tell you, in my little combo card data spreadsheet that I've got with all the combo data, it actually has a list of every single card that's in the game. And there are 1,370 cards that combos can create. So there's obviously more than, I think there's like 5,000 combos in the game, but there's 1,370 combos that can be created. And to say that you have a favorite one is very challenging because, well, like I said, there's a whole bunch of cards in the game. All right, this is, I think, where Ella's going to kick our butts right now, guys. I have to use this because that's my best. Oh, we lucked out. We lucked out doubly because now we can kill her. Boom. And then we switch back to Master Healer here because we're almost out of health. I forgot to do that. So my favorite card in the game, obviously you're not talking about combos, you're talking about actual cards. I think I've said before, I like Invention and Cartoon. I think they have some really unique combos that they make. But I don't know. Let me go to the card archive. See if there's anything that catches my eye. Definitely not Bear. See, I think this is only the cards that I've collected, so I have to go back to combos, I think. Yeah, combos will actually show you the fun cards here. I like Star Wars, so I think one of my favorite ones graphically is the Centennial Eagle. So let me start typing that in. Oh, can I not get that because it's not a combo that I've learned? That's funny. I would have thought it'd be a combo I've learned. Let me see if I just keep typing Centennial. Oh, I need to learn how to spell. Really? I don't have any combos for that? That's a bummer. So let me go back to my cards because I know I have it as a card. Oh, this is weird. Okay. It's not on this deck. That is why I can't find it. Well. Let me put this up on the screen for you guys. From my other deck here. Archive. Card archive. There you go. I apologize. I'm trying to get it so it doesn't blur and so you can actually see it. Let me just get it to focus here. Am I focusing the wrong way? I'm focusing the wrong way. Okay. So there's my favorite card in the game. It's basically the Millennium Falcon, the Centennial Eagle. So let me fix this zoom again. There we go. Put it down a little bit. Okay. Back to the game. Let's see if we can get a little bit further than where we got. See if we can beat Anna. Yeah, so the Centennial Eagle came out in the Galaxy Wars pack, which is the Star Wars equivalent. It's also where Master Y came from here. Yeah, let's keep this in. Ooh. Like I said, time is a horrible card. I'm glad I don't have it on my main account. These are all not that great. I think I have to go with this option. Thankfully, it's Anna, so she doesn't do as much damage right away. But she still uses her final forms when she fills up, so you have to be careful with that. But we lucked out that she's not using her full attacks yet. Okay, there's a good combo it does, and I think that might be game. No, okay, I still got some life. Oh, we might actually beat her, guys. There's a chance. There's a small sliver of hope here that we can beat her. No promises yet, granted. But let's see what happens here. It's looking good so far. Let's use that. And then I think that was risky. Too risky. Too risky. It was a tie. I think people like grabbers because it's a horrible card. So why not get one of the worst cards in the game and make a meme out of it? Is my guess. I don't know. I can't say that I have any grabbers right now. I was gonna say I can look it up for you. It's my tier 2 sub emote though. But let me just look it up and give you an idea of its stats. So at maximum, it has 7 attack and 8 defense, and is a block card. So that defense, when it gets fused, turns into 12. Now, I don't wanna shock you guys, but that is a very, very powerful card. Maybe too powerful for most. But if you guys ever watched the movie Tremors, that's where that card comes from. So I don't know if the people who make fun of the grabbers cards have ever watched Tremors, but that's just something to point out. Yeah, Kevin Bacon, baby. Yep. So much power. I know. 7 attack, 8 defense, and fused ability. It turns into 12 defense. All right. I think that's where I'm going to call this part of the stream. Like I said, I'm going to be swapping over and trying a new game out today. So I'm going to take a quick little break so I can get that set up. And feel free to stick around if you want to watch me play the Jurassic World Evolution. And if you don't want to stick around, no worries. But I will be playing that here in just a few minutes. So I'll be right back.